Hello, hello! Perfidious Pete here, fresh off the greatest train job since Woody Harrelson and Wesley Snipes boarded the money train in XCOM 2. Though, probably I shouldn't be boasting about the whole money train thing because, as I recall, that heist wasn't exactly an expert or profitable job. I'm not even sure it turned a profit because I don't think they stole the money in Money Train. I mean, they got on the money train, but they didn't actually take anything, which means it was a net loss from an operating standpoint because they had some setup costs involved in that. If nothing else, they had to buy bullets. And also, what was the idea of robbing the New York City subway system anyway, guys, for crying out loud? It was 1995. A subway fare in 1995 was like $1.25. And that was like 2 years after MetroCards debuted, so it's not like people were still really using cash in the subway. Those caught on pretty quick because they're really convenient. And then you also have to consider that a bunch of different subway lines in New York don't really connect to each other. That's why they have transfers. So it stands to reason that the money train was only picking up a portion of the day's total take for the MTA, which is not great to begin with. Wesley and Woody are maybe the stupidest robbers in history. Probably the most valuable thing stolen in that movie was Jennifer Lopez's ass. And for once, when I'm talking about Jennifer Lopez's ass, I'm actually not being hyperbolic. I legitimately think that J-Lo's ass is probably worth more than the contents of the money train and the train itself. Seriously, if you went to Lloyd's of London and asked them to, evaluate that train and then also set a value on J-Lo's ass, I guarantee you that J-Lo's ass would cost more to insure and cover from a loss standpoint. It would be dramatically more. It would have a higher valuation than that train car because that ass puts asses in seats in movie theaters and also strangely sells music, which doesn't even make sense because it's not like you can see the ass when she's singing. That's, it's just one of those things. Anyway, I don't even know where this is talking about. I mean, we pulled off a train job last episode, I guess is how I got the whole little ass thing. But seriously, J-Lo's ass, I guarantee it's worth more. It's worth more than what we're going to get for scanning, although an overgrown checkpoint is probably what we're going to scan because we do desperately need supplies. And in fact, I think we just straight up go there. So let's plot a new course for J-Lo's pooper and possibly, I don't know, profit. I mean, that really feels like that was the sort of paradigm that Wesley and Woody used for that movie. It was like, rob train, ... question mark, profit, question mark. They had the 3-step plan where the middle plan was the ... and the result was profit. We also have a new experimental heavy weapon. We picked up a flamethrower. That seems pretty good. I'm a fan of the flamethrower. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm gonna hold on a second here because I need to learn something. I'm pretty sure we don't want to do the spider suit. And the reason I say that is because we have to build the spider suit, but by the time we build the spider suit, our next level of armor is going to be finished. It's 4 days to the spider suit, but it's also 4 days for powered armor. And if we have the powered armor, we're not going to want to wear the spider suit. I really feel like, yeah, you know what? We're going to cancel this. I really feel like this is not good. Let's try and get our goods back and maybe use this time to research something different. Exosuit, yeah, I mean, we could build another one, but again, same boat. The exosuit's going to be sort of obsolete. Although, considering it has a heavy weapon, we may still use one. Our time might be better spent just going for the blue screen protocol, which doesn't really cost anything. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do it. We'll blue screen protocol instead. I don't think, even if we finish that spider suit, I honestly don't think we would wear it. Because it'll be a lower tier of armor than what we are. Oh, shit. Didn't think about that. What if we can't afford... No, you know, I was going to say, what if we can't afford the armor? But we've got 107 supplies stockpiled, and we're actually picking up more supplies now. We're going to be fine. We're also getting some of our best troopers back on duty. There's our powered armor right there. All right, so let's assign some new research for old Dr. Tygan. All right, Doc T, what you got here? So let's see what we've got. See, here's our new suit type. So Warden Armor, Mastery of the Alien Delirium Technologies led us to the ultimate in battle armor, the Warden Armor. Unprecedented survivability and versatility. War Suit. Possible to create a new heavy-powered armor suit capable of generating a defensive force field, not unlike those used on the alien craft. That's really interesting. A Wraith Suit. Psionic fields for variety of purpose. We've theorized it may be possible to traverse through the physical confines of our world by developing a psionic field enmeshed in a specifically designed light armor suit. So does this let us teleport? Because that would be awesome. Way better than a fucking grappling hook we would have gotten for the spider suit. At least I'm assuming it mentioned a grappling hook in the item description. We got to do some more research. Dr. Tigan, what do you want to do with that sparkly white lab coat of yours? I mean, I asked that question rhetorically because I know your answer is going to be homeboy wants to fuck a dead alien. But it's not on the menu. I mean, well, I mean, you could make sweet, passionate love to Jaime Lannister. I mean, that's tempting. Nikolai Coster-Waldau, he's a handsome dude. Instead, though, I think we're going to have you research this beam cannon because I would really like a new, ultimately devastating heavy weapon to kill some aliens with. Yeah, you do that. Please, you know, tell me, give me the full, I really want you to give me the skinny. You got to give me the full lowdown on what it was like to make sweet, sweet love to Jaime Lannister. Oh, you're talking all about tight constraints. Yeah, I want to work in the tight constraints of that Jaime Lannister. Have you seen that guy's ass? Holy shit, it's beautiful. All right, Dr. Tigan may be branching out. I mean, normally he just humps dead aliens, but I think maybe he has a thing for Jaime Lannister. I don't hold it against him. Like I'm saying, Nikolai, he's a handsome dude. Anyway, let's get back to scanning here. I honestly would like to see Dr. Tigan branch out into someone of his own species and also something that isn't a corpse. I also am super stoked to see Neil Cashpoor Patrick Harris reprise his role as Carl. Yeah. Oh, he's coming back. He got games in theory. Carl, games and theory, man. Games and theory. So we're going to keep Carl locked up in the Psi facility because, hey, Neil Patrick Harris, how come your hair turned gray, buddy? I mean, it was blue literally seconds ago. What the hell is this? And suddenly it's, okay, Neil Patrick Harris, I guess. Psionic power makes a man go gray. Well, who would have knew? So we can just continue training. All right. What does this do? Soulfire. Guaranteed psionic damage to an organic enemy, ignores cover and armor. Interesting. Also, why are you wandering around staring at this empty bunk? It's like you expect Neil Patrick Harris to be in there, but Doogie is not there. You know, though, I see the gray hair thing now that I think about it. It has been a while since Neil Patrick Harris was Doogie Howser. I mean, he's getting up there. The gray isn't necessarily out of the question. Grant a bonus action immediately to a nearby squad mate. That seems really good. Stasis can be cast on allies, rendering them immune to any attacks and stun for 1 turn. That seems fucking hugely awesome. Inspire and Stasis Shield both seem really good. Soulfire also seems really good. I like guaranteed damage. I love stuff that just works and doesn't take any kind of chance. But that's the thing. All of this other stuff also works. There's no chance for failure. Can we Stasis Shield someone after their turn? And if we do that, does that make them lose their next turn? A bonus action immediately seems amazing. These are all really good. You know, I'm going to go with Inspire. I think bonus actions are just too useful to pass. Oh, suddenly Neil Patrick Harris. Fuck, he has mastered teleportation because he just popped right in there. He's concerned about his hair. He knows he's going to have to die. He's like, man, I can't be on How I Met Your Mother with my hair this gray, guys. I gotta touch this shit up. Oh, no, we don't want to upgrade. We don't have anywhere near enough supplies. Speaking of supplies and things that we need.
What can I do for you, Commander?
Well, you can build me some armor, Lily. How about we come over here and you build me this sweet-ass... You can't... Wow. Holy shit, pickles. 300 supplies. Well, that's a significant amount of supplies. It also takes 40 alien alloys, which we have plenty of, and 20 Illyrium crystals, which is like half of our stock. Shit on a biscuit, man. That's a lot of supplies. Unless we get way more than I expect us to get from this scan, we might have to hold off on that armor until, like, our next supply drop. 300 supplies is a shitload.
Strategic resource located.
Okay, so we got 63. Brilliant. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just do this, because we're going to need alloys and Illyrium crystals, too. We're going to use a bunch of them if we can build that armor, which, really, I'm not too hopeful that we can get done. It's pretty unlikely we're going to get 130 supplies from something. That's a ton of supplies. All right, so blue screen protocol development is complete. All right, let's see what did that do for us. EMP grenades are available. Wreak havoc on the delicate electronic systems and mechanical and robotic enemies, dealing considerable damage and potentially rendering them inoperable for a short period of time. Organic enemies are completely immune to those effects. Well, that's less than impressive. Blue screen rounds, named for an inexplicable computing phenomenon common before the war. Very droll, Lily. Yeah, the blue screen of death, Blue screen rounds wreak havoc on targeted electronic systems. We have a new kind of bullets, then. All right, that's fairly interesting. What up here does not take supplies and isn't a exo or spot? What about a wraith suit? What do these take? Only 5 days is the answer. 10. We have all the stuff to build this. Oh no, they take supplies. I would rather have regular armor for everybody than a wraith suit or a war suit. I mean, I really want to see what these bad boys can do. Yeah, Skulljack, no. Advanced explosives. That also takes supplies. Do we just go for like experimental ammo? Or you know what? Let's do another experimental grenade. I was not stoked with experimental armor. We haven't tried the flamethrower yet. It could be amazing. You know what? Yeah, let's just do another grenade. Using Elerium cores is fine. What I really don't want to... Oh, hey, snap. Wait a minute. I just thought of a way that maybe we could fuel our armor project. What if we take a tour of the black market after we... You know what? Let's scan this battle site and see if maybe we can pick up a mission. Power corded shielded. Okay, so we got 32 Elerium crystals, and we have a new room that we... the shadow chamber does need to be built. Which is more important, shadow chamber or new armor? I'm at a genuine conundrum here. It's Trixie likes those hobbits. Gollum. Steady, sticky hobbits building shadow chambers. Man, my Gollum impression is getting steadily worse. I'm just going to stop. I don't know why I became Gollum for a moment, except that the shadow chamber is precious. My precious. I don't think we can build it, though. I think armor, tactically, the tactical game should be our focus. And you're saying, Pete, you don't have enough money to build the armor. That's true, but if we use 125 supplies to build the shadow chamber, that I'm not even sure what it does. We can't build it without using power, though, because it is on a shielded power coil. But spending 125 of my precious supplies, on something whose function I am uncertain of seems like a bad gamble. You know what? We may be able to make this go. What if we just go to the black market and sell some shit? All right, let's finish this first. Fine. We'll finish scanning the battle site. Maybe we'll get a mission in the meantime. All right, well, shit. So we definitely have a mission. Guerrilla operations against admin. All right, well, we got a guerrilla mission. What do we got? A difficult mission for 131 intel. Avatar project's major breakthrough. Okay, so we definitely want to stop that. Recover an item from an advent vehicle. Very difficult for a scientist. Alien infiltrator. That's also really tempting. Faceless aliens on every mission is a real box of shit. What's the West Asia one? 211 supplies, which we desperately need, but honestly, vigilance. I really would like to swap some of the bonuses because I want this supply, and I would love for this to be either of the other two. As it stands, though, we just can't do Western Asia. So then it becomes, do we want to get a free scientist? Although I think our research is actually going pretty well, so the scientist isn't really a priority. Alien infiltrator really sucks, though. And that being said, I'm pretty sure we still have to do this. We can use the intel, too, because we do need to expand our contact radius once we get some more contact, once we get resistance comms up, which is another thing that's going to require supplies. But we can't give the aliens 2 pips on the Avatar project. If we give them 2 pips, they'll probably build or upgrade a facility that's going to give them at least 1 more pip. That puts them right back up where we were having a problem with the Doom clock. That puts us right back into a reign of shit. Which, oddly enough, I guess Operation Righteous Reign. It's righteously shitty. That's what it is. Yeah, I think we have to do this one. All right. So we just can't allow a major breakthrough to come through. I don't like that it's 131 intel. I really wish this was supplies. But we don't have a choice. We got to do that one. We also didn't finish our scanning, and we didn't find enough cash to build our armor. So this is, yeah, this is all around terrible. All right, team. How are we looking? Well, we got Jake Busey back. That's good. We got Amy Smart. We got Seth Padre Gilliam. Hey, we got a new heavy weapon, did we not? We should try that out. What's flamethrower look like? All right, so Ford, same damage, same clip size. Slightly shorter range. Sprays flames in a cone-shaped area. Use at close quarters. Robotic enemies are resistant or immune to its effects, however. Organic enemies may panic when targeted by... Oh, yeah. So if it does panic, we definitely want that shit on board. Plasma grenade, incendiary grenade. Looks like Seth Padre Gilliam is ready to go out and minister to the faithful. We're going to try out that flamethrower. Van Dien? Yeah, you know what? That seems good. We got Battle Scanner, Skulljack. That's good. Brenda Strong. We want to bring you. Okay, what weapon do you have, Brenda Strong? I want to take a look. All right, you got actually a pretty good gun. What's it got? Laser sight and an expanded magazine. That'll do. And Jake Busey, you've got Gary, right? We got to make sure Jake Busey is still toting Gary. Because I think we had somebody borrow Gary. I don't know if we gave it back or not. We did not give Gary back. All right, well, this must change immediately. So, yeah. Did we give it to Kitten Smith? I think we gave it to Kitten Smith. So let's give you, we need to give you Gary back. All right, so let's change your loadout. We're going to change this storm gun. Where is Gary? Gary, there's Gary. Advanced laser sight, advanced autoloader. That's the shit we need right there. So Jake Busey's got back in action with Gary. We could give him... I mean, he doesn't have another utility item, so there's no real drawback to giving him the hazmat vest. It's at least something he can carry. Also, if we need him to run through fire or acid, I mean, if we need that, we've got a guy now. Amy Smart, is there anything utility we can give you? No, there isn't. All right, then, so it's just a lot of grenades for Amy Smart, I think. Grenades and damage, that's fine. You know, we need to get Amy Smart some stuff that improves her aim. With the chain shot ability, I really feel like Amy Smart would very much benefit from... Her first reload not housing in action is nice, but can we give her like a... Oh, we have a superior scope. This would completely offset the aim penalty from chain shot. You know what? We got to do it. That makes Amy Smart's chain shot now supremely dangerous, and even just her basic shot is going to be pretty good. With the enhanced clip size, I think that's the right call. She does have a PCS already, so we don't have one that gives aim anyway. I think the only PCS we have currently is willpower. So, oh, we wanted blue screen rounds. Do we not have those? How come we don't have blue screen rounds? Shouldn't we have blue screen rounds that said we developed them? Can we give those to somebody? We could build an EMP. Oh, we can. Okay. Instant. It takes 75 fucking supplies. I mean, that's a lot of supplies, but it would... you know what? Fine. It would give Amy Smart a utility item, and it also makes her absolutely devastating to any robots we encounter. So if we come across any robotic enemies on this mission, Amy Smart gonna fuck them up. She gonna fuck them good. I mean, I see, you know, Amy Smart's an attractive gal. She's seems like maybe she knows how to throw it down in the bedroom. She looks like she'd be a tigress in the sack. When I say she's gonna fuck them up, it's because, you know, she's a sexual being. There's nothing wrong with that. She's a liberated woman. She's all about enjoying her sexuality. Orgasms are great. So let's go do this Operation Righteous Reign of Shit. This is a difficult mission, by the way. The one nice thing about being shoehorned into having to do the mission breakthrough, though, we didn't have to do... One of the missions was very difficult. Maybe we dodged a bullet? Alright, so we have to go rob a truck. So it's rob a train, now rob a truck. Man, we're really turning into Woody Harrelson and Wesley Snipes here, except we're progressively slipping down the robbery track. First we robbed a train. I mean, arguably a ghetto sort of shitty train, but it was still a train robbery. Now we're hoisting an armored car. What's next? We're going to start robbing liquor stores? We're going to start robbing liquor stores next, and then eventually we're just rolling drunks for pocket change. It's a slippery slope. I mean, the life of crime doesn't necessarily pay fantastic dividends. And once again, red means go, so let's head to Advent Patrol Zone 5 here on the outskirts of Beijing. The aliens, very imaginative names for their cities and locations, by the way. This is Advent Patrol Zone 5. Despite the fact that this looks like a small town in rural Missouri. I mean, this could be literally any small town in a rural area in central Missouri. Any single one. So we got to get to this truck. I'm assuming we're on a time limit, Bradford, here. What sort of time limit are we on? 8 turns. That's fairly compressed. We have no high ground of any kind. Actually, you know what? We're pretty close to this truck. So I have to assume it's just going to be absolutely swarming with enemies then, right? All right, Jake Busey, Brenda Strong. Man, Brenda Strong, you are really fast. All right, well, we do have camouflage, and we do have the vulture ability now, which gives us enhanced mobility while we are camouflaged. What the fuck is that?
Looks ready to smash something.
Is that an environment suit? Maybe something that can't handle our atmosphere?
I don't know what the fuck it is, but it looks crazy as shit.
I advise caution, Commander.
You'd advise caution, Dr. Tygan. Wow, fucking, because I was just going to charge up there and give it a goddamn big old kiss on the lips. Swear to God, Tygan, sometimes I hate you. Then again, Dr. Tygan probably, when he saw it, was thinking, holy shit, do you see that thing? I'm going to run up and give it a big kiss on the lips. I mean, that might have been Tygan's fucking go-to strategy. Kiss it on the mouth. Do we want to attack this turn? Honestly, I think the answer is probably no. It seems like a bad idea. We don't know what this thing is capable of, and it seems like taking a turn to maybe set up an ambush would pay some solid dividends. So let's get Dina Meyer up here. We're going to put her next to this rock. She can drop an ambush, and we should be able to ambush the holy living shit out of these guys next turn. Who's going to start that ambush? Seth Padre Gilliam, that's who. We're going to put him in full cover behind this tree. And we're going to have him probably either, you know, he may flamethrower or he may drop an incendiary grenade. I mean, both are good. Brenda Strong, let's get, you know what? I was going to say let's get you a little closer, but now that I think about it, I would much rather have Jake Busey a little closer. Because Jake Busey brings a little more hurt than Brenda Strong. And I'm not poo-pooing you, Brenda Desperation Strong. I mean, you did fine. Put in good performances when you were on, you know, Desperate Housewives. That's how you got the name. But, that being said, I mean, Jake Busey just has he's got a little more experience when it comes to the murder. And not because his dad is Gary Busey, although I can, you know, I sort of understand why you might think that. Since it's actually not the case. Nothing to do with who his dad is. Alright, so let's have you then drop into Overwatch. We're going to hunker down. I think Seth Gilliam's going to start this off. So there are also enemies to our right. We can't see them, but we can hear them. So we need to deal with this pod toot sweet then. We only have 7 turns. Man, we're really on a time crunch here. So, let's drop in the kill zone, because we can catch all of these guys. So we drop the kill zone, then we're going to have Seth Padre Gilliam start things off, I think, with... You know, I was thinking incendiary grenade, but now that I look at the situation, I think plasma grenade might be better, because all of these guys have a shit ton of armor, and Seth Gilliam is going to shred most of that armor with this grenade. Yeah, let's go ahead and go. We're going to go for the plasma grenade, and we're going to try and destroy as much cover between us and the enemies as possible. So here goes the Padre. He's going to drop the hurt. This is not going to tickle. Oh, that's real good. So we got 1 critical, and we fucked up all of their armor. Holy shit, that guy is barely hurt. So we shredded 2 of his armor and did 3 damage. That guy has a ton of health. These guys are going to get shit on by Dina Meyer, though. And so the shield bearer is down. Let's see. We're not going to see the animation, but my guess is Dina Meyer is going to get hits on all the rest of these guys. Oh, Dina Meyer put him... No, we are going to get to see the animation. All right. Well, Dina Meyer, she's putting on a show? No. She missed and missed. Nope, never mind. That guy got hit, and so did that guy. So Dina Meyer collected all of the damage. Nice work, Dina. That guy is... Why is this guy impossible to hit? Defense high. Holy shit, that guy is fucking unhittable. Alright, well that's, I mean, a problem, admittedly. Jake Busey could run and gun up there and just he could probably straight up kill him. Does somebody have just a regular grenade we could use to destroy his cover? Because really, that's what I would like to do. Just a regular cover destruction grenade would be adequate. It's going to have to be Jake Busey or Brenda Strong, and honestly, the only person fast enough to do it is Busey. All right, Jake. If this spawns another pod, we could be in trouble. Although not really, because Jake Busey is still all camoed up, and it did, in fact, spawn another pod. Or, well, rather, it didn't actually spawn the pod, but we know they're there. Man, this is a lot of guys in a very small area. And we sort of can't afford to spawn that second pod, because if we do, Dina Meyer is going to get fucked up, because she already used her turn. If he uncloaks himself, though, we're dicked. Brenda Strong will not be able to throw one far enough to destroy that tree and also stay out of line of sight of those other enemies. It's just not going to happen. I have no idea what this guy is capable of either. Also, we're on a time crunch. We need to be making forward progress. We got to get to the van. Get to the van! We got to get to the van, man! Casper Van Dien, if we run you up there, would you be able to do your Haywire protocol and maybe hijack? That's interesting. Alternatively, we could do that stun thing. I wonder if it'll be... You know what? Let's try this. I really hate our cover here. It's all half cover, and you're probably saying, hey, Pete, maybe if you're not pleased with half cover, you should have fucking blown up all the other cover. And you have a point there. Let's see what we can do with this hack.
Accessing system.
We might get lucky. Maybe this hack can really help us out. If we can get something positive out of this, something that'll help keep us alive, maybe this is what we can use. Maybe this is our opening. Soldier dodge increased by 33% for 3 turns. Squad dodge increased by 33 for 3 turns. That actually seems pretty good. If we fuck it up, though, we get a squad of... we can't handle reinforcements at the moment. We're already going to have reinforcements anyway, because this is a guerrilla operation, and we have rapid response in play. So while that's intriguing, I don't feel like we can actually make use of it. We can get definitely 2 damage on that guy, even if we miss. How far can you throw that stun thing? Capacitor discharge. That's what we're looking for. It does not go far enough to hit those guys. If we could hit that second unit with, I might consider it. Do you have a grenade, Casper Van Dien? You do not. You have battle scanners. Well, shit. Wait, can we hack that guy? Oh, we can Haywire protocol shit we can't see.
Activate Haywire.
This is very interesting. What if we just Haywire this protocol and have him shoot his buddies in the back? What's our chance like to control this guy? Not just stun him, because we can't do that. What's our... 45% is not terrible. This is a huge risk, and I think we have to try it. Come on, Casper Van Dien. Be the man we need you. Oh, it's beautiful, Casper Van... Holy shit, Casper, that was a brilliant roll. This may be what we needed to turn the tide. That was a huge risk because we ran the chance of popping another pod. But now, I think we're in pretty good shape because we can make this big bastard do whatever the shit we want, and we're going to make him do some really not nice stuff to our enemies. Why is he walking? Oh, he still gets his activation move even if he's under our control. That's really funny. So do we get to control him now or not? Like, he's on Team Good, right? Right? He's on our team? Yes? Because I don't seem to be controlling him. Excuse me, game. You said he was hacked, and he does not appear to be hacked in any way, shape, or form. Okay, well, I'm very displeased by that turnout. No, he is on our side. Never mind. It's just we don't get to control him this turn. Okay, well, that's... I can handle that. We really need to get something to destroy this cover up here. We could do an incendiary grenade, but that's not going to destroy the cover. All right, you know what? This pod's already... You know what? Our reservation earlier was the fact that this pod was not popped. We don't really need to worry about that anymore. And I really want this thing dead. I don't know what that thing is capable of. I am terrified of it. So let's just shred the rest of its armor.
They see me.
Yeah, that's fine. We shred the rest of its armor, and then we'll have Seth Padre Gilling. Wow, 65% to hit, Seth? That's terrifically bad. Can anybody else do any better? We got Brenda Strong. She will not... She would have to run and gun to be able to shoot at it from cover. You know what? That actually... That might be okay. Yeah... All right, we're pulling out all the stops. I'm going really high risk this mission. This is not smart play. I'm doing a lot of stupid shit here. This is probably going to burn us. Oh, he spotted us. Look out. But I think this will get a kill. 89% with a 73% chance to crit. This is very likely to kill this guy with no armor. All right, so shot him right in a fucking... okay, 16 damage critical. That's monstrously huge. I mean, that was... The fuck is this shit? What?
We all saw that thing go down. Now what the hell is it doing?
Yeah, what the fuck is it doing? Why isn't it dead? What the shit is this? It's also spewing, some kind of bilious green fluid everywhere. So this really sucks. We don't want to shoot our own fucking allied mech. That's a terrifically terrible plan. Will we be able to see that pile of shit from here? Yes. Alright, well I am... What are we supposed to do to this? It came back to life. How many times do I have to fucking kill it? Alright, well I'm more than a little salty about this because it's still on its feet. We don't know what the shit it can do. We could go for guaranteed damage from a grenade, but 79% chance with it. This we could straight out kill this with Amy Smart. You know what? Fuck it. Let's try it. The first shot has to hit for us to get the follow-up. Oh, that's my girl, Amy Smart. Can you go 2 for 2? Hack defense decreased. Oh, I guess that's our blue screen rounds. Oh, that's really good. Blue screen rounds decrease something's hacking defense. That means we could hijack more robots and shit. That's phenomenally useful. Seth Gilliam, what do you got? You can only shoot at the robot that's on our team, huh? Well, if that's the case, I probably think you should maybe go on Overwatch instead. I would prefer you to not destroy the friendly robot this turn. Considering we have all of this shit going on, we really sort of need him up and fighting for us. Call me crazy. So Shield Bearer's gonna fall back and probably drop a shield. Yeah, no surprise there. So he has shielded our foes. This guy is flanked. We're gonna get some Overwatch from Seth Padre Gilliam right here. The Padre delivering some busted shields, some shred, and a little bit of damage on top of it. That guy's still flanked. Yet taking a shot. Alright, well, we knew Dizzy was in a terrible fucking position. Her Overwatch was removed. Dizzy wasn't on Overwatch. Was she? No, Dizzy was not on Overwatch. Why did it say Overwatch removed? That didn't make any sense. So do we get to control this robot or what? Yes, we do. Alright. Okay, Mr. Roboto, how big is your rocket barrage? Is big enough to hit these? Yes, both of these guys? Yeah, alright. So you're going to walk right to here then, Mr. Roboto. And you're going to do this and drop a rocket barrage on everybody. You're going to damage yourself. You're going to blow up that car. You're going to kill probably that other guy. Shredded the holy living shit out of your own armor, too, which is fantastic. Alright, so I'm a big fan of having the robot on my team. It did very little damage to the robot, but it did get the shield bearer out. He still has a shield, which is unfortunate. Brenda Strong has a flank shot at what? At the mech. Do we want to kill that mech? I mean, we have no idea how long we're going to get to keep that mech on our team, so maybe taking it out would be useful. Get Amy Smart. Seth Gilliam, you know what? An incendiary grenade would be fairly useful here. But I'd also really like to try out this brand new spanking flamethrower of yours, just to see what it can do. So what can we hit the shield bearer with it? We can. Alright, well, shit, let's try it. Let's see what this bad boy can do. 4 to 7 damage. It's guaranteed damage. Yeah, I'm not really so concerned about the friendly fire. Did that actually hit anything, Seth Gilliam? Because it looks like you shot it at your own feet and set the garbage bag you were using for cover on fire. Which I gotta say, not fantastic. Did that do anything? Oh, okay. It's just like delayed damage syndrome there. I believe we killed a man. We did remove something's shield. Did that guy go up? Okay, he went up and smoked Cheech and Chong style then. That guy still has all of... It said he took damage, but it went. All of the damage that we did to him went to his shield. That is very much not good. Alright, Amy Smart, you did a ruinous damage to whatever the shit this thing was. The guy in the box. We got a Gwyneth Paltrow level of alien. You need fucking covered, because you're real jacked up. And also out of bullets. So yeah, Dina Dizzy Meyer is not in the greatest shape of her career.
Ready to go.
Brenda Strong. The only thing you can do from here is shoot our friendly robot in the back, which I would prefer you not do. So Jake Busey, do you have your running gun? You do. All right, Jake, we're gonna have to commit you here. This is definitely a suboptimal way to use Jake Busey's run and gun, but here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna run and gun to this tree, and then we're gonna have him rapid fire and try and kill this shield bearer. Jake Busey can run through fire because he has the hazmat suit on. So double 74%, pretty good. 6 to 8, 6 to 8. High critical chance. There's 9 damage to our shieldy friend. Where's the follow-up, Jake Busey? We'll shoot him again. Thank you. Is it holding now, Jake Busey? Don't look like it held there.
X-ray neutralized.
Did you just... You shot the wrong fucking guy, Jake Busey. Brilliant fucking work, Jake. Nice job. Shot the wrong guy. Fantastic. That's fucking genius, son. Fucking genius. You, shot the wrong guy. It's real good work. Real good. Well, on the plus side, I guess the robot won't be troubling us anymore. So we got that working for us. Do we want to use a mimic beacon here? I think the answer is no. Let's take 11 to 13. That's actually pretty solid. If we get a hit here with a critical or a miss would be not good. Okay, so this shield bearer continues to be very problematic for us. Is it too early for me to say that I'm bitterly disappointed in all of you? Is it too early for that? For me to express my absolute abject bitter disappointment in every last one of you? What do you got here, Casper? I mean, Casper Van Dien could hit him. Honestly, though, I think our best bet, let's aid Protocol. Jake Busey's in full cover. Let's aid Protocol Brenda Strong. She also has a shotgun here. So if we aid Protocol Brenda Strong, this gives her a threat assessment overwatch shot. It's not amazing, but it ups her defense, makes her less likely to take an injury, also increases her offensive potential. Amy Smart, we just need you in full cover and closer to the enemy because you're too fucking far away. And another turn ticks by. What do you... Well, first off, that guy's going to get shot at by Brenda Strong. And she has now missed him twice. Nice work, Brenda. So that guy's definitely running towards another pod then. Car's going to explode. No surprise there. So there is almost, with 100% certainty, I'm willing to wager another pod back here, which means we cannot afford to go running willy-nilly forward. We're going to have to be very cautious about our lane of approach here. I'd really prefer to get a battle scanner or something back there before I just wander into whatever that is. We may have to take a setup turn, which sucks because we're on the clock already, and we know reinforcements are on the way. This is not an ideal situation for us in any way, shape, or form. On the plus side, still got plenty of Mimic Beacon action. Desperation. We could move you to the front of that truck, but that's almost guaranteed popping a pod for us. Casper, could you come scope this out? See exactly what's back there before we go do something remarkably stupid that we will almost certainly regret. I regret this. So, battle scanner. I mean, we know that guy ran back here, and he's definitely running towards help. That's been... Yeah, see, that's exactly... There's another one of those fucking unkillable monsters back here. As well as what appears to be one civilian and some sectoids. On the plus side, those guys are far enough away, we might be able to advance. We might be able to get Brenda Strong up here without popping a pod. Especially if we stay to this side of this vehicle. That's definitely going to activate him. But if we stay, like, right here, we may never gain line of sight on him. Oh, this is stupidly risky. But largely everything I've done on this mission has been fairly risky, so, I mean, to hell with it. Alright, Amy Smart, let's get you up here then.
Heading out.
If we got another one of those fucking I come back to life pieces of shit, we're going to need you up there to perhaps deal with him. That car has not exploded yet either, so we don't want to stand next to that. We don't really even want to be near it. You see? I mean, I think we're just going to bring you over here. Let's put you next to the objective truck. Jake can run through fire again. You know, that hazmat suit's kind of growing on me. Yeah, that guy's continuing to fall back. Oh, these guys are in such a good position for us to ruin their shit with a grenade, though. I mean, we could really fuck them up. Amy Smart, if you just go crazy ape shit here, what if we... Can you go that long? Oh, can't quite get it there. I really want to drop a grenade on them, blow up that car, and just ruin their day. I'm going to try it. This may not activate the pod. Does it get us close enough to get where we want the grenade to go? It sort of does. Yeah, we're doing it. Amy Smart's going to trigger with a mystery grenade. This should kill flat out one of the sectoids, possibly injure another one. So between the exploding car and the overall, yeah, that actually did, yeah, that was actually real good. Okay, so that worked out pretty top-notch, especially considering most of our team is still completely invulnerable to damage due to being in cover. So Seth Gilliam, if we bring you up here, we can have you then just set the rest of these sons of bitches on fire, right? I mean, we could just have you lob an incendiary grenade up their hole.
I'm going.
Yeah, I think we need incendiary grenades in holes. It's time to insert grenades in holes. So let's just set all of these fuckers on fire as well as get some more damage, because incendiary grenades do still do some damage too. It's not like those guys moved. There we go. That's a whole shitload of damage. We've shredded everything, and the entire world back there is fucking on fire. The world in flames? Some men, Master Wayne, just want to watch the world burn. I'm one of those men, Master Wayne. Really would like to quite watch the world burn, sir. If you could set the world ablaze, I'd be forever in your debt, Master Wayne. Forever in your debt. So we could take Brenda Strong forward just to keep an eye on the rest of that pod. If there's anything left of it, I mean, shit, it's nothing but an inferno. She can also run away if we pop another pod or if something goes bad. So there's one... Holy shit, that guy is intimidating because he's on fire like fucking Jason Voorhees. Oh, he's immune to fire, which is terrible. He's not immune to Jake Busey blowing his goddamn head off, though. Is he dead?
Target neutralized. Asset located.
Okay, so the answer is yes and no. What the shit are these things? It looks like some kind of sectoid in power armor. Except they don't die when they die? I don't like it. Dizzy, I want you up on this roof. So we're going to want a mimic beacon for certain this turn, because I have no idea what this thing is capable of, and honestly, I don't want to fucking find out what it's capable of. So we're going to take a mimic beacon, and I think we just throw it right here. Let's just put it next to this car. Most of our troops are not even visible, and everyone that is in full cover. That half cover should be acceptable for keeping us safe. Casper Van Dien, what do we even want to have you do here? Let's just, you know what, let's just move you forward. We do still have to get in this truck, by the way, too. We're running out of time on the whole get in a truck. We're not exactly heisting the shit out of this armored car. You're on Overwatch, Jake Busey. Oh, Jake Busey is not. Oh, Jake Busey is implacable. You know what then, Jake? Let's cancel that. Or rather, not. Okay, yeah, I don't want to fire my weapon. That's fine. What I would like to do is have Jake Busey just run around this truck and be out of line of sight. That's really what I'm looking for. I guess the guy that we killed but didn't kill technically counts as a kill as far as triggering the implacable ability. And enjoy that. You're going to burn. So we'll sort of get to use our mimic beacon to figure out what this guy's all about then. He's just running around through fire because he clearly doesn't give a single shit. Okay, so he's a melee unit then, I guess. Except he has a gun. Punched the shit out of our mimic beacon. That didn't do us any world of favors. And he's leaving fucking poison all over the place. Haven't you heard of the environment, sir? I'm working on it, Bradford. Would you cut me some fucking slack? We got this goddamn monster crawling up my butthole. You know, when there's a monster in your butthole, sometimes you get more fucking pressing concerns here. What's our... We can haywire protocol? What? This is a robot. We can haywire protocol this thing? Well, shit, if we can haywire protocol it, fucking haywire protocol it, Casper Van Dien. Why have you been dicking around? Rico's Roughnecks. You know, Johnny Rico, you're only it until you're dead or I find something better. So we can shut it down 100. Yeah, that's absolutely what we're going to do now. We're just going to shut it down. Oh, Andromedon Shell. Oh, okay. I think I understand this unit now. So it's definitely shut down. We've got that. We've got all the time in the world now. I think I understand how that unit works, though. At first, it's controlled by the thing inside of it. And once the thing inside of it is dead, it goes into full robot mode. Alright, that makes sense. I mean, I'm still pissed and I don't understand why it's fucking oozing green sludge everywhere. I mean, I have to assume that's some manner of alien orgasm. By the way, Alien Orgasm, why is that not a name for a band? Really seems like Alien Orgasm is a band name whose time has come. So now that this thing is disabled, we can just blow the shit out of it at our leisure. So 10 damage from Brenda Strong, pretty good output.
Toss me some ammo.
Somebody still has to open the back of this truck, by the way. Amy Smart, let's have you come open the truck.
On your order.
Because if there's anything then bad in the truck, we can have you just fucking shoot the holy living fuck out of it. You can blow the bejesus out of it.
Eyes on the target.
All right, so it is something in a crate.
Menace 1-5, this is Avenger. We have positive confirmation of the target package.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll go get it. Seth Gilliam has still got actions. He can run inside and get the crate. Hey, Padre, you wanna go pick up the loot here? No? Why is this taking a double move for you? Can you get in the truck, Seth? Seth, why is the truck ungettable into it? Get in the truck. What the shit is going on?
Is it clear?
I don't know because you're running around jumping on fucking rocks and shit because you're busy got to go full parkour action. Why can't I can't move to anywhere? So there's some real wonky targeting shit going on inside this truck here. Oh, okay. From this angle, I can actually move to where I want it to be. Okay, sure. Jake Busey, I wouldn't mind having you reload, but your first reload is free thanks to Gary. So I think what we'll have you do instead is just come up here and maybe finish off this robot thing. Well, maybe finish off was a little bit strong, but okay. I mean, you hit it.
Got no ammo.
Well, you would also like to have somebody maybe pick up those goods that are on the ground over there. Although that really seems like more of a Brenda Strong job. Put you on Overwatch. Diz, don't really have anything for you to do at all. So we're just going to put you on Overwatch too. That thing's still shut down, which is fucking fine by me. It also appears to have taken some manner of damage. Jake Busey's going to reload. This should not count against Jake's action. Yeah, it's a free reload. Brenda Strong, I guess we'll just have you finish things up then. Why don't you come over here and grab the loot? And then shoot this guy in the back. Oh, I probably should not have stood that close to him. Superior repeater, a couple of Illyrium cores. What if he explodes when he dies in acid and Brenda Strong? Well, only one way to find out. I'm gonna use you, Brenda Strong. You are my guinea pig. Does this man explode into a cloud of acid when killed? The answer is no. Also, Brenda Strong is doing just ruinous damage with that gun.
We're not picking up further contacts near your position.
What about the reinforcements that should be inbound? Because I'm supposed to be getting reinforcements. Or did that expire?
I'll take a look.
Maybe that expired already. We're going to have Seth Gilliam gain +5 hacking here. You know what? Cancel that. I would really rather have Casper Van Dien do this if at all possible. Every successful hack gives you bonus to your hacking skill. If Casper can get in there and hack it, I want him doing it. We do still have 2 turns left. If we run to here, can Casper remote hack it? Or does he have to be in the tile? He can remote. Alright, so Casper, you're going to be doing the hacking here.
System infiltration in progress.
System infiltration in progress. Words that have never come out of Casper Van Dien's mouth because he doesn't know what a system, an infiltration, or progress is. Casper Van Dien doesn't understand any of those words. Do we go for the guarantee on the small supply cache, or do we take a risk and go for the big one? I mean, we already took a risk here on the... Yeah, you know what? We go for the small one because it increases our hacking skill guaranteed. And we probably... Yeah, we definitely would have come up short of the large one anyway, so that was a smart decision on Casper Van Dien's part. Aim small, miss small, right, Casper? And Casper Van Dien's like, what? What are you talking about? I don't even know what those words mean either.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
All right, so Operation Righteous Reign turned out okay. I mean, most importantly, we did stop the aliens from making 2 progress on their mission bar. That's, I mean, I feel. We also discovered a new completely fucking bullshit enemy, by the way. That's the other thing, too. Those Andromedons are fucking, they're just lame, man. That's bullshit. Guy with that much health and armor, you kill him and he comes back and then you have to kill him again. Horse shit is what that is. Still, you know, only having 1 soldier wounded for that being our first encounter, I feel like that turned out okay. It sucks that that soldier was dizzy, but still. New average damage per attack record, 7.09. That is huge. I'm really glad we invested in those shard guns. They are paying some serious dividends very early. I mean, we've had them, I think, for exactly 1 mission, and the damage they were pulling was just disgusting. And yeah, it was disgustingly powerful. Look at all these grins. Everybody looks really excited. They're all really enthused. Seth Gilliam smiling over there. Johnny Rico has never looked happier. Not even when he had Diz topless in that tent. He was like, you know, I'm sort of into dudes. I kind of wish this were Ace, but I guess Dizzy will work any port in the storm. He didn't look really enthused about the sexual encounter. I'm sorry, Dizzy. I'm sure he left you unsatisfied, too. I mean, that, and also think about this. That was the last time Dizzy got laid. It was like 10 minutes of mediocre sex with Johnny Rico in a tent somewhere while Ace played the fucking fiddle outside. That was Dizzy's last, you know, that was her last sexual encounter, because the next day she got torn apart by aliens. Stabbed through the heart like 40 times. Though probably getting stabbed through the heart by the aliens felt a little anticlimactic after getting stabbed by Johnny Rico. She was like, you know what? After having sex with Rico, I don't even care that I'm dead. It's fine. It's good. I wanted him my whole life, and you know what? They say, be careful what you wish for, you just might get it. Yeah, I regret the Johnny Rico thing. I really should have gone for that Xander dude. Dizzy is gravely wounded. That is terrible. You know, Dizzy's initial kill zone ambush did do a really fantastic job for us, though. No promotions. Little disappointing, but I'm glad we took our best possible team on that mission, because if we had taken any substandard troopers, we might have been in a real world of hurt. Delirium Core, Superior Repeater. I don't even like repeaters. A 15% chance to kill your target, regardless of their HP. Yeah, I mean, sure, that's fine. That's what, like 1 in 7 roughly chance? Every 7 shots kills a guy? Another stock, that's actually kind of bad. An expanded magazine, not really great. So a bunch of basic stuff that we're not hugely enthused about. We did pick up 35 supplies for the small supply cache, so that's positive. Andromedon wreck autopsy should also be uncovered. Hey, Dr. V, there was a lot of, like, fucking acid or poison or some shit flying out of that thing. Before you get to fucking it, I'm just saying, maybe put on a Jimmy this time, because you don't want acid burns on your dong, dude. That seems like it would be horrifically uncomfortable. Or possibly just dissolve your penis and then you're never fucking anything ever again, Dr. Tigan. You gotta think about that. Picked up 131 intel and the praise of Optimus Prime, which always leaves me feeling dirty. Dirty, so dirty. I hate you, Optimus Prime. You make me a worse person. You really do. And you know what? With Optimus Prime having made me feel dirty, I really think I'm gonna go down to the barracks and grab myself a nice hot shower. If you enjoyed the episode, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Of course, your support does really mean a lot to us. And if you'd like to see more XCOM 2, you might consider subscribing as well. Post new episodes every single day. And Optimus Prime makes me want to scrub myself with scalding hot water and lie pretty much every single one of those episodes. So, you know, hey, there's that. Right now, thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon.